Welcome to Mr. Beebop. Agatha Christie's amateur consulting detective, Miss Jane Marple, features in a total of 12 of her 60 novels. If you're looking for an exciting Marple mystery, you can start right here with our top 5 list. At number 5, Sleeping Murder. Although written many years earlier, this is the 12th and final Marple novel by Agatha Christie. Set in a seaside villa in an English coast. When New Zealander Gwenda Reed moves to southern England with her new husband, she is excited to start a new life in the countryside. She has found her perfect home in a seaside villa, but soon feels there is something strange and oddly familiar about it. As time passes, Gwenda discovers hidden secrets in the house that awaken a disturbing sense of déjà vu. And a trip to the theater stirs a horrible vision of a strangled woman. Why is she always seeing things from the past? And why does she feel such dread when she climbs the stairs? Is it all just a nightmare? Fearing she's going mad, she turns to Miss Marple to exorcise her ghosts. And soon they discover that there's more than meets the eye. There's murder. Between them, they were to solve a perfect crime committed many years before. At number 4, They Do It with Mirrors. The 5th novel to feature Miss Jane Marple. Set in a classic English country manor house with the added bonus of a home of unruly adolescents next door. An old school friend of Miss Marple's is concerned about her sister Carrie Louise and worries that an attempt is being made on her life. Miss Marple senses danger when she visits Carrie Louise in a Victorian mansion, which doubles as a rehabilitation center for delinquent boys. Her fears are confirmed when a youth fires a revolver at the administrator, Louis Serocold. Neither is injured, but a mysterious guest is less fortunate, shot dead simultaneously in another part of the building. Pure coincidence? Miss Marple thinks not, and vows to discover the real reason for the guest's visit. At number 3, The Body in the Library. Agatha Christie's 31st novel published, but only the 2nd novel to feature Miss Jane Marple. Started in a classic country mansion, complete with a library, but later moving to a beautiful English coast. It's 7 in the morning. The Bantrys wake up in their St. Mary Mead home to find the body of a young blonde woman in their library. She is wearing an evening dress and heavy makeup, which is now smeared across her cheeks. But who is she? How did she get there? And what is the connection with another dead girl, whose charred remains are later discovered in an abandoned quarry? Faced with a possible scandal, the respectable Bantrys invite Miss Marple to solve the mystery. But what do a stolen car, a suspicious adoption, and a shady entertainment business have to do with the crime? It's up to Miss Marple to unravel the secrets and lies and solve the case before another innocent life is lost. At number 2, a murder is announced. Agatha Christie's 50th novel and the fourth one to feature Miss Jane Marple after an 8-year gap from the last one published in 1942. Set in an English countryside. One wouldn't think that a killer would advertise an upcoming crime in the local gazette, but the villagers of Chipping Cleghorn are surprised and agog with curiosity to see an advertisement which reads, "A murder is announced and will take place on Friday, October 29th at Little Paddocks at 6:30 p.m. The villagers, recovering from the fallout of World War II, assume that it's all a diverting party game. Surely a childish practical joke. Unable to resist the mysterious invitation, a crowd begins to gather at Little Paddocks at the appointed time when, without warning, the lights go out and real bullets fly. A man lies dead, but was he the intended victim? It's going to take a genius to sort the truth from the lies and figure out who's behind a mounting body count. Fortunately, Miss Marple has just arrived in town. And at number 1, 450 from Paddington. The 7th novel by Agatha Christie to feature Miss Jane Marple. Set in a classic country house, a sprawling mansion in the English countryside. Mrs. McGillicuddy is traveling by train on her way to visit her friend Miss Marple when, pulling alongside a parallel track, she actually witnesses a woman being murdered on the train opposite. Helplessly, she stared out of her carriage window as a man remorselessly tightened his grip around a woman's throat. The body crumpled. Then the other train drew away. But who, apart from Miss Marple, would take her story seriously? After all, there were no suspects, no other witnesses, and no corpse. Miss Marple enlists the tenacious Lucy Alice Barrow to investigate the one place the body could be. Do you agree with our list? Let us know in the comments below what your favorite Jane Marple novels are. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.